Basically, the girl that you're here to see, how old is she?
13.
Like to walk over here with me, this police for you, here. Do you think it's acceptable to have you saying what you've been said with 13-year-old girl?
No. No.
Exactly.
That's going to be difficult. Okay? I know.
Hey guys, Just After World here, and today, yet again, we are talking about another Pred. The man you see on your screen right now, and the man you just saw in the footage, is David Hutchison, a Pred that tried to meet up with what he thought then to be a 13-year-old girl. Luckily, it wasn't a 13-year-old, it was a Pred hunting group known as Dark Justice, who, by now, if you're a regular on this channel, I've covered them numerous times. In my opinion, they are the best Pred hunters who we've covered ever on this channel and just in general. The 47-year-old obviously got in communication what he thought to be a 13-year-old, confirmed her age, and as the chat grew, he continued on for longer. He gave her his phone number, and the chat became obviously a lot more explicit as things went on. Pictures from him were exchanged, and he obviously asked for some in return. Obviously, this led to him trying to meet up, and he was obviously therefore arrested. Dark Justice worked pretty close with the police here, because as you can see in the background, when they're obviously walking towards them, the police were right on there, so they worked very closely with police, and I've got to give credit to where credit's due for that. He was described as having a sad and lonely lifestyle because of his behaviour. I don't know if this was obviously beforehand, but his family pretty much disowned him anyway. And I think that actually happened before this sting even took place, so they might have known he was a bit dodgy or something. I am a bit unaware about what happened there, but yeah. Anyway, when he was obviously arrested, as seen at the end of that sting, and he was charged with attempting to meet a child following grooming, and I don't know if he pleaded guilty to that or not, but he was obviously sentenced to pretty much easy that he was guilty in this case. So he was sentenced to 12 months in prison, which was suspended for 12 months, and given 10 whole years on the offenders register. I'm unaware if he was sentenced to an SHPO order or a sexual harm prevention order. As you guys know, usually they get pretty tame sentences. In my opinion, these people should be sentenced to a lot longer. He should be on the offenders register for life for what he was doing. But the judge spared him further punishments because of his... the judge was called Edward Bindloss, and it said here that his actions had the potential for significant harm, but took into account his previous good character and the fact that he suffered from learning difficulties. But regardless of the reasons on why he tried to meet up with that person, I honestly have to say the sentencing in the UK and pretty much in America as well is a joke when sentencing these Preds. Honestly, they never get sentenced to enough, in my opinion. Obviously, people actually do the thing, and people that attempt to do the thing in these stings where it's set up by Pred hunters are worse, 100%. But the people who do attempt this kind of thing should still be sentenced to harsher sentences. I'm sorry, a year for potentially ruining a child's life is ridiculous. Only a year. The intent is there. He was obviously going to go through with it because he was there in person at the place they arranged to meet. So, obviously, the reasons on why he was spared a sentence, obviously stated a minute ago, are decent reasons, in an opinion. Now, obviously, I'm not going to mention names, but I will say myself and some of my friends who obviously don't appear in the YouTube videos, I knew since high school they had learned difficulties like me, but you don't see them or other people who have learned difficulties going around trying to do what that guy did. Anyway, that's been Just the World. Make sure to share and like and subscribe if you haven't already. That has been the shocked nonce because he was so shocked when he got caught. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.